I think basically because he didn't have anything. He didn't think he was capable of a lot of things, but he didn't try either. You know, he could have, because he was told earlier that not to read books and not to get involved with the news, you know, programmes or anything like that, not to read up on politics, then he was lost really, because he absorbed too much at the one time. Reading the 3 and 4 books at the one time wasn't good for him, because he had too much information. You know, it was like an information overload for him. But I think with staying in South Cross Street, when you go there, I mean, we just, at first it was just having a beer, watching football, or sitting playing his guitars, you know, and then it just got more and more and more, because he had nothing to do. If he had something to do, it would have been fine.
Yeah, definitely. So, is that what you think causes alcoholism? Still the boredom and the kind of not having anything productive?
From when he was stabbed in the spine, I think that was the kind of catalyst for his mental health. That's what triggered that. Because he always had the complex of being, because he was the smallest guy, he had to be the roughest. When he had to stand up for himself and everybody else. You know, he always seemed to be the one that, if other people were in bother, they would come and get him because they knew he would do something. You know, he wouldn't just sit and let things fester. He would do something right away. Whether it was pulling somebody up or punching them, he would do it.
Did you ever see that side to him, the kind of the angrier side? Or what personality did you know?
I think there's a few personalities. The normal happy, good Gerard with his cup of tea and a cigarette. That's what I would get in the mornings when he would come here. If I moved in here, I could be guaranteed the boys would put to school. I would try and lie down for half an hour, not in my door would drop and it would be Jerry. I'd just walk through the park, a cup of tea, and he would sit. Sometimes it would be from 8 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock at night, and he would sit and gab and gab and gab. Sometimes I would switch off, but other times we would sit and have great conversations, and they could last a day, you know. But the more I get involved with the kids and didn't have the time to sit all day and have the conversations with him, then I think he then started to drink more and more, and then it was the company he was bringing into his house as well. They wanted to help him, and there was times when he was going to AA that he told them don't come back, but then when he would fall back again, they would invite them back again. You know? And if he had, when he got his pension, if somebody didn't have the money to get a pint, he would be the one to hand it over. Same as the way my dad was. You know? They could go out with their pockets full in the morning and come back with nothing at night, you know.
And you'll have to think about it 2 weeks to go.
Exactly. He wouldn't think ahead.
Yeah.
But then at other times when he was kind of normal, he would get his pension, go and get his meshes, he would get home, he would clean to the point where that was like an obsession. I remember when he stayed in South Cross Street, and the flat he had before that as well, was it Brighton Street?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I remember going with him to view that flat, and the tiles in the kitchen you couldn't see what colour they were. And within a few hours of getting the keys, he was down scrubbing them with bleach, and the next day they looked brand new. You know? I mean, every flat he's had in his own they could have been great places, but he's brought them with the greatest intentions, but then just fell back.